El-Rufai. We have a governor who is a Fulani man like him, but doing the opposite of what he did. Tabara. Samuel Tabara, head of the Southern Kaduna People's Union, Sokapu, recently gave an interview to The Punch in which he attacked the administration of former Kaduna State Governor Malam El-Rufai, calling him a despot and blaming him for the problems that the state was facing. Tabara accused El-Rufai of thinking himself above the common people and bemoaned the suffering that the people of Southern Kaduna endured during his administration. Nevertheless, he conveyed his appreciation for El-Rufai's departure, recognizing a change in leadership with the present governor, who has won over Southern Kaduna citizens with his unconventional style. In comparing the two governors, Tabara emphasized how well received the present governor is, particularly in Southern Kaduna. Tabara provided a balanced view on the complexity of governance in Kaduna State by criticizing El-Rufai, while yet acknowledging the constitutional limits that may have affected the previous governor's actions. His main point was that Malam El-Rufai was a bad choice for governor of Kaduna State, and he specifically mentioned the Southern Kaduna people as being unlucky. This guy considers himself to be supreme over all humanity. First and foremost, he considers himself God in the eyes of the people he ruled over at that period. Unfortunately, God does not care about human dignity. The fact that these 8 years would fly by and he is now a former governor is something he never anticipated. In his subsequent remarks, he asserted, "We have a governor who is a Fulani man like him, but doing the opposite of what he did, and he is doing well in the state. I'm telling you that Southern Kaduna people are in love with the current governor. Our exit from El-Rufai has been a clean slate, and for that we are grateful. However, I must admit that I do not hold him responsible. I believe he would not have acted in the ways he did if the Constitution had not provided him with the authority to do so in Section 6, subsection 6c. Alright then. El-Rufai had a lot of leeway in the operational environment, so I can't help but hold him responsible and still defend him. Well, what are your opinions on this? Make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe as I check out what other people have to say about this. That shows you that every Fulani man is not a terrorist. There are a few good ones who don't believe in killing human beings off their lands to create space for cows. Anybody who oppressed others to have their way must be oppressed also himself. Okay? El-Rufai is not a good man. He is very proud and arrogant felon who is also a religious bigot. Why do you keep allowing a Fulani fool to be your governors instead of a Nigerian Hausa man, Christian or Muslim? You don't know Fulani. There is nothing like Hausa again. Britain wants to use them to conquer the whole of Nigeria because they know that Fulani can exchange gold with Abada. El-Rufai was thinking that he will be Kaduna State Governor forever, but thank God there is time for everything. He will be remembered for the hardship he caused to Southern Kaduna people during his tenure. We are done with El-Rufai and there is no political space for him anymore. We are also done with Hope Uzodinma. There will not be any space for him in the history of Nigeria. He is that of his kind. El-Rufai is the Kaduna State's best performing governor ever had. All your critics will never make fail regrets for what he's done in the state. He tried his best for reforming and strengthening the ideals of governance, so we thank him a lot. We also pray for him and wish him best in his future endeavor. Point of correction, El-Rufai is Ebira and not Hausa. He only stayed with the late Yahaya Hamza. El-Rufai was a brutal ruler, heartless and insensitive to human pains. As I see his projects, I am further angered by because of many that have been pained and buried due to his rules of terror. All what El-Rufai done during his tenure as governor for the southern Kaduna people deserved it. How can you people openly show your hatred against him and expect him to provide you with needs? There's one day I heard him saying if he choose Pope as his running mate in the coming elections, you people are not going to vote for him. Haba Gaskia, don't blame him for all his actions here. Okay? Well, what are your opinions on this? Make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to share this video with your family so that they know what is going on and they can give their own